Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'll make this short, I'll make this sweet. I've tried to upload this 3-4 times and there's always some problem and it sounds like it's cutting out and it's not. I even had a video which was completely good and it looked like it sounded right and everything else. And I put it up and it was all choppy. So this is the situation, ladies and gentlemen. Fort McMurray wildlife reaches 423,000 hectares. Trudeau said no foreign assistance is necessary, but in one 24-hour period, folks, this fire has grown 20%. From 355,000 hectares to 423,000 hectares. And if you read down further, it says that they've postponed aid in the area. What is the words I'm looking for? Till June. And that they think they can nip it in the rear from June 1st to June 15th when it was decided that, this happened. And I'm going, Jesus Christ, it grew 20% in one night, and all of a sudden, oh yeah, let's stop aid. That's a bad idea, Trudeau. Sorry, buddy. Even though you're not my buddy. But that's a really shady deal. Right down here, they have the amount of kilometers it's already consumed. 4,230 square kilometers consumed by the fire. I've been through this 3 or 4 times, and I'll be honest, I'm probably not the best at the moment to find this. But anyways, folks, there is a point where, this has grown, and they have suspended aid for some odd reason till June 1st. Maybe that's when they put all their equipment together. I don't know the total situation. But about 1,000 firefighters, 200 pieces of heavy equipment, 47 helicopters, 29 air tankers are currently battling Fort McMurray fire. So it looks like they have that pretty well good. But there was something in here about postponing aid till June 1st through June 15th. So maybe that'll be the date when they bring in the internationals to help nip this thing, if this thing does not get underhanded with just the Canadian assistance. So we'll see what goes on. We'll see what Trudeau does or doesn't do. As of right now, he says that there's no foreign aid assistance and that nothing is necessary. Yes, it is. When you have a wildfire that has grown 20% in one night, I don't like using the military terms, but it's time to call in Broken Arrow, which means every damn piece of equipment you can find, every person with a bucket, will be used to put out this fire. It just shows that Trudeau's working for the NWO agenda, and he and his billionaire buddies probably are behind the fire, just like Governor Ryder is an accessory to the Flint water crisis. Trudeau is now an accessory to this situation. The bankers in the background knew that they needed to practice evacuating large sums of people, so they set a wildfire in Canada, and now it's basically just burning. And this is what happens, ladies and gentlemen. They knew they couldn't do it in the U.S. because too many people are watching. Well, you know what? I know people are watching in Canada, but guess what? There's not that dense of a population in Canada. Therefore, this thing was allowed to go off. And now they had to evacuate 80,000 people. So I know you guys are all doing your job in Canada, and I thank you very much for it. But I think your government has abandoned you. And I think if it grew 20% in one night, I would have had Russian bombers with the water equipment on my soil. I would have had Australia, Israel, Palestinian Authority, every single one of them right then and there. I would have called them in and been like, you know what? We kind of need help, guys. Thank you. And that would have been that. I mean, to grow in one night 20%, that's no longer contained. I've been in 2 wildfires. I'm not going to lie. One was in Florida, one was in Arizona. We had to evacuate the hotels, and we had to go down the street, and it got to a point where you looked out your window and you saw the fire, and you saw the carnage. You heard the rescue squads. You saw what was going on. And you were kind of panicking a little bit for your life. And this was the situation. So I've kind of been in the middle of a little bit of this. So thanks, guys.